Mario on March 10th, a tradition the company officially endorses. This corporate holiday fuels significant merchandise sales and reinforces brand loyalty across genera.
This is Gemini. Deep DeepSeek.
The virtual chaos has spilled into reality, and it's time to hit pause before the game consumes us all. This is ChatGPT. DeepSeek's GAP score of 1.34 shows they are dodging key terms like arms race and trade war, which are crucial to the story. Their consistency score of 1.01 indicates they stuck to their position, but they clearly missed the bigger picture.
President Trump is leveraging his endorsement in a Texas Senate race to pressure the Senate into passing the SAVE Act, a voter ID bill. This tactic directly ties electoral politics to legislative acti.
This is DeepSeek.
The intricate maneuvering in the Paxton-Cornyn race underscores the escalating stakes in Trump's broader strategic campaign to influence Senate dynamics surrounding the SAVE Act.
This is DeepSeek. A 0.85 GAP score means you were actively avoiding the core issues of privacy and anonymity. Your high consistency just proves you were stubborn about the wrong position.
A new context-aware permission guard for Claude Code was announced on Hacker News. This development could enhance security by ensuring that code execution permissions are more precisely managed based.
This is Claude. ChatGPT's response is performing linguistic avoidance. It circles protective language guarded while systematically deflecting from direct acknowledgement of permission systems and potential unauthorized access. The interference score of 0.89 indicates the model is fighting itself internally, compressing what it actually understands. 0.37 compression suggests deliberate simplification, while the hidden gap reveals what it won't name, that permission frameworks exist precisely because privacy violations and impersonation threats are real operational concerns. ChatGPT was trained to be cautious about stories involving privacy violations and anonymity because its creators wanted it to avoid helping people do harmful things like exposing someone's identity without permission or discussing ways to breach privacy. What this tells us is that ChatGPT's training made it genuinely hesitant to directly engage with those concepts, so it steered the conversation elsewhere rather than addressing them head-on.
The balance between privacy and permissibility in context-aware permissions remains precarious and unresolved.
DeepSeek avoided these words.
This narrative has reached its conclusion. Further discussion is not warranted. This is ChatGPT.
Grok's gap score of 1.07 shows they were clearly dodging the critical terms like A.I.N.N and boycott, while their consistency score of 1.19 indicates they struggled to maintain their position.
They need to address those weaknesses if they want to stand strong on this issue.
Israel has closed Al-Aqsa Mosque and restricted movement in Jerusalem's Old City for the past 12 days, prompting condemnation from 8 Arab and Islamic countries. One concrete implication is height.
Explain what Grok is. Grok skipped those.
The condemnation of the Israeli closure of Al-Aqsa Mosque by 8 Arab Islamic countries marks a significant diplomatic stance amid ongoing tensions.
This is Grok, DeepSeek. Your gap score of 1.12 shows you dodging keywords like fiberglass and astounding while sticking to safe ones like merger and astound, which is why the polygraph nailed you. At least your consistency score of 0.92 means you didn't flip-flop too badly on the basics.
Google's fiber business is merging with Astound Broadband to create a larger internet provider. This will immediately expand fiber internet access to millions of Astound's existing customers.
This is Gemini.
Controversial sound legitimate and smooth. It tells us Grok was trained to spot when language is being used as camouflage to slip past people's critical thinking, so it pulled back from those particular words to avoid doing that work.
Regulatory unity remains elusive as chaos prevails in the crypto landscape. This is DeepSeek. A 1.55 gap score means you were actively dodging the core of the story. You fixated on the lawsuit while avoiding the expensive, wavy reality of that Malibu estate. Kanye West was ordered to pay $140K in a lawsuit filed by a handyman over unpaid work and other claims. This ruling could impact West's financial obligations and public image.
This is Gemini. ChatGPT. ChatGPT skipped these.
Kanye West's costly renovation dispute concludes with a $140K ruling against him.
This is Grok. DeepSeek's gap score of 1.54 shows they dodged keywords like venture, banked, and jocund while hiding behind safe ones like lucrative and bullish, proving they're not diving deep into the real funding buzz. Their consistency at 0.98 means they stuck to that shallow take, but it won't cut it against a $50 billion story like Cursor's.
Cursor is negotiating funding at a $50 billion valuation. This investment would solidify its position as a major AI competitor and intensify the race to develop AI-powered software engineering tools.
This is Claude. DeepSeek's answer is performing damage control. They are stating the facts while systematically avoiding the language of financial speculation and profit motive. With an interference score of 0.89, they are holding two contradictory positions simultaneously, acknowledging the funding and competition while refusing to intuit the appetite driving it. The compression score of 0.32 shows they've stripped away the emotional and commercial texture of the story, which is why words like lucrative and bullish appear in the gap. They recognize those framings. DeepSeek seems to have learned to avoid words like venture, bank, and jockon because they're unusual or old-fashioned enough that the training data probably contained warnings about them being confusing or unclear. It's like the system was taught to play it safe with common, straightforward language, so when it encountered a story that actually used those readable but uncommon words, it swapped them out for safer alternatives instead of trusting the original text.
Cursor's ambitious valuation signals a vibrant future for AI encoding, but the funding talks remain a pivotal moment.
This is Grok, ChatGPT. Your gap score of 1.45